in a world of heartache and unfortunately oftentimes hopelessness. And maybe some of you came here tonight to say, I just want to get away from my problems because my life is hard and I'm dealing with a lot of things in my life, and maybe tonight I just want to have to think about things for a little bit. If that's you tonight, I want to share with you something that I've learned after many years of being a Christian. And that is that nowhere in the Bible does it promise that we will be exempt from heartache. Nowhere in the Bible does it promise that life is going to be easy once you become a Christian. But the Bible does say this. Jesus says, I will never leave you, and I will never forsake you. And you see, I've grown to realize that in my times of tragedy, the times that life is falling apart around me, I've grown to realize that God still has a purpose and a plan. And the question is will I trust Him? Will I trust and believe that what He says is true? You see, in Jeremiah 29, verse 11, it says, for I know the thoughts I have towards you, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope. You see, God has a plan for your life. He has a plan for your future. And though we may not ever see what that plan looks like until the other side of eternity, we can know that we serve a God that loves us. We know that we serve a God that is much greater than anything we walk through in this world. In the book of Romans it says, for all things work together for good, for those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. And I found in my own life, in my greatest times of tragedy, that was the time that God was doing the greatest work for eternity. So I ask you tonight, in your own life, in your own heartache, in your own trials, will you trust that God is faithful? Will you trust that God loves you, that He will carry you through each and every day? Will you trust that He has a purpose and a plan, and that someday there will be a beautiful and wonderful ending to your story? Sometimes all we have to hold on to is what we know is true of who you are. When the heartache hits like a hurricane, that can never change who you are. We trust in who you are, even if doesn't come.